Would you care to explain why you're in my bed again? While I'm getting ready for school, Tina crawls out of my bed, sleepily rubbing her eyes. As for why she's sleeping in my room and in my bed, that's because she once again slipped inside while I was in the land of dreams. It's still early, so if you didn't have enough sleep just yet, you can just sleep some more. Oh, you know what? That sounds amazing. With not unchangingly drowsy eyes, Tina returns to bed. Well then. God, I gotta protect this little cute, adorable ball of shithead. After I've tucked in Tina, who went back to sleep, I quickly finish changing and get ready to leave. Yeah, it's about time. About that time of day. Oh, so you've been here too. Well, duh. Kotaro, who has been left in the corner of the room, suddenly gets up and wobbly floats over to me. Oh, well, I think I have some things happened. While I throw that vague reply at him, I ruminate on the fact that it may just be the perfect opportunity to consult with him since Tina is asleep again. I want to avoid making Tina feel anxious if I can, so I haven't talked to her about last night's events. Actually, I haven't talked to anyone about last night's events. Hey, Kotaro, there's something I want to ask you about. Just as I was about to ask him about that Soul Reaper called Eleonora. Where the fuck does a plushie who can turn into a wolf need to go? Huh? Kotaro, you realize this is really bad because I have till tonight to give Tina over, and if I don't, I'm dead. I need all the backup I can. Hold on a second. Tonight's exactly when my deadline to hand Tina over is. If it's something you could put off, I'd really want you to...
Yeah,
you know about that?
What are
you fucking talking about? You piece of shit! I'm sure of it. He knows about that Soul Reaper as well as what she's demanding from me. And under that premise, he is declaring that he won't be able to help like he did with that pansy Soul Reaper that showed up a few nights ago. You piece of shit! I'm dead. Tina's gonna go back to wherever the hell she came from. Everything's fucked. Damn it. I don't know their circumstances, but it seems I can't count on him. That said, it's not like there's anyone else I can ask for help. No, there's still something I need to check on before I can say that for sure. I mutter that inside my mind, then proceed to pick up my textbook stuffed school bag. Yeah, because I have something I need to discuss. I have something to do before class starts. Seen off by a rather suggestive seeming Kotaro, I leave my room early in the morning. Oh, god damn it. So I look up the sky, then look back down. I gave notice to Aoi-san that then set off to school without eating breakfast. I was continuing to think about what I should do while my legs advanced toward my destination. Can't get it out of my head. That Soul Reaper from last night who introduced herself as Eleonora. When I recall her again now, I somehow really can't help but wonder whether it really could have just been Jinpo Senpai cosplaying. Judging by how similar they look, they might be sisters or relatives or... But that doesn't really make any sense! She's a Soul Reaper while Senpai's human. Or she's not. Or this is really weird. Even though that's the conclusion that leaves my mouth, the rational part in the back of my mind appeals to me. Is Senpai actually really human? Where's the proof for that? There's none! I don't know how exactly I should call her out on that, but the point is I really gotta talk to her right now. If I remember correctly, I heard she drops by the student council room every morning. Supposing that Soul Reaper and Senpai really do have some kind of connection, then what should I do once I figure it out? I'd probably die instantly. I found myself thoroughly unable to sort out my thoughts, but I still climbed the hill road at a quick pace as I proceed towards Skuel. God damn it. After a while, I arrive at the campus that is sparse of students due to how early it is. At any rate, first and foremost, I'll head to the student council room. Then, from then on, I'll just play it by ear. Yeah, good plan. I make a beeline for the school building and enter it. Then I head for my shoes locker in order to change into my slippers, but as I'm on my way there...
もう、だから心配しなくていいってば。ちゃんと説得するから余計な口を挟まないで。
As I fucking hear her voice and like I'm walking this way and instantly I'm just... and then like hide right behind here. I hear a voice that sounds just like the very person I'm searching for. It's coming from a part of the entrance that's slightly off from where I came in. Senpai! Having most likely saved myself the effort of searching for her, I approached the direction I heard the voice coming from. Holy shit, man. Oh, what?
Oh? Yuma-kun?
Hold on. Oh, she's on a ladder. Okay, I was like, wait, what is happening? I find Senpai on a step ladder in the middle of wiping the upper windows with a dust cloth braid. So it really was you. Good morning. I can see everything.
おはよう。今日はずいぶん早いね。どうしたの?
Well, there's quite a lot of things we need to discuss. More likely you're that too, but you know, I could ask you the same. What are you doing here this early?
私? 見ての通り窓を拭いてるところだけど。
You see that fan service? It's great. Well, that's clearly obvious. What I want to know is the why.
昨日ね、帰るときにちょっと汚れてるなーって気になっちゃって。
I don't know how you just noticed that, right? And then you made... hold on. And that's what made you come here so early in the morning, just to clean them?
気になったらいつもみんなが来る前に掃除することにしてるんだ。
Did she just say always? So that basically means that this isn't a manifestation of a random one-time whim. You're even doing something like this, huh? This is evidently not within the scope of duties of the student council president.
だってほら、入り口が綺麗だとみんな朝から気持ちよく登校できるでしょ?
You're right, but I think most students don't really pay attention to that kind of thing. I think they're too stressed out about their classes and stuff. Even so, cleaning the windows of her own accord without having been asked by anyone is something quite laudable in my book.
それで、ユウマくんの方は?
Well, you're exactly the person I wanted to see.
こんな早くに登校してきちゃって、今日はコナミちゃんもミオちゃんも一緒じゃないみたいだし。
Well, about that.
あ、もしかして1秒でも早く私に会いたくなっちゃったとか?
Actually, yes, but not in this case. I mean, I'm enjoying the view, but with a cheerful smile on her face, she asks me somewhat impishly. In fact, what she just said isn't that far off, at any rate. I already thought so, but it's really not her. As I see her smile happily, I earn the conviction that despite the indeed existing similarly she has to that Soul Reaper, she clearly isn't her. The resemblance may be uncanny, but how should I put it? The vibe she seems to is given, she's got like a different aura going on.
ユウマくん? どうしたの? 難しい顔しちゃって。
There's well, it's nothing. More importantly, I'll help you clean the windows, I guess.
いいよ、別に。何か用事があってきたんでしょ?
Like, you should just ask her about it anyway. So, you know, there's a weird person who may or may not look like you, and it's kind of odd. I'm already done with that.
そうなの? あれ、でもまだ来たばっかりだよね。
Yeah, just Let me just give you a hand. Come on, let's do this together.
ユウマくんが一緒に
Jesus Christ. Something they forget all flustered about. What's with that reaction?
ユウマくんが照れた。これは快挙ね。
Dear God. You want me to go not soft again and be a hard ass? Here she goes again, blabbing strange stuff that makes zero sense.
もしかして何か悪いものでも食べたとか
I mean, I ate. Actually, I haven't eaten in a while. I can't recall having usually conducted myself so defiantly that it warrants such concern. At any rate, let's switch places, come on.
ダメ。上の方が汚れてるんだから。こっちの汚れは誰にも渡さないわよ。
But since there's two of us here and I'm a guy, it's improper for the guy to be staring up at the girl on the step stool if she's wearing a skirt. Looks like I can't understand the sentiment that when you're cleaning places where the fruits of your labor are more visible feels more rewarding. However, listen, senpai.
大変そうだからとか、そういうのは気にしなくていいよ。
No. There's something more fundamental than that. I've been meaning to tell you since we started discussing, talking, chit-chatting, but I can actually see your panties.
早く言ってよ。
I'm honestly surprised that she would react this way. Sorry, I wasn't able to grasp the right timing. I couldn't just, just whatever. It's fine. You're covered, but I can still see your everything. I can see that she looks quite flustered, which is pretty unusual for her. However, as she is probably unable to make sudden moves on top of the shaky stepladder, that ultimately only leads to perplexity.
嬉しい
Oh my god, I knew this would happen. And despite her evident bashfulness, she asked me with a wry smile, probably to varnish over her embarrassment. I'd say I got a morning feast for the eyes. Yeah, damn right you did. She's got a nice booty, too. And thighs. And thighs! The thing I love the most.
そっか。じゃあ手伝ってくれるならお礼にパンツあげよう。
Please don't. I don't need those in my life right now. I courteously declined that offer. I didn't really expect anything else, but this girl apparently can't persist in displaying meek shyness. After that, I politely looked away while I extracted a dust cloth from the bucket and put it on the floor as I waited for Senpai to climb down. This woman, I swear. Then both of us audaciously wiped windows for a while.
今日のところはこんなものかな。
That was a lot of window wiping. Well, it looks better than before.
まあ全部は終わらなかったけどね。最後までやってたら授業始まっちゃうし。
I mean, you see how many windows are in this school? It'd be impossible. Do you plan on finishing up tomorrow?
どうしよう。明日も早く来れるとは限らないし、気が向いた時にかな。
Much like her, very spontaneous. Give me a call when you do, though. I'll give you a hand.
朝起きてから決めるから、さすがにそれは迷惑だと思う。
It's like she just wakes up. You know what I want to fucking do right now, and then just gets out, just leaves, does her thing. It's unusual for you to act so reserved, you know.
私どんだけ人使いが荒いと思われてるの？
Yes, kind of actually. That's what you do in the student council. At any rate, you work me in times like that, no problem. You can work me in times like that. I don't care.
ありがとう。それじゃあ気が向いたらお手伝い頼むね。
Fucking sweet. Yeah.
でもどうしたの？今日はやけに親切じゃない？
Listen, I'm handling the situation delicately because I don't know what may happen. I'm always like this. I'm always a good guy. You're just on my nerves sometimes.
そういえばそうだったかも。ゆうまくんってば、私に対しては時々ちょっと冷たいから。
Well, that's because you constantly pull off stuff that ends up leaving you just plain speechless. In a negative way, that is, woman. However, I guess she does have a point. Today I have a bit of a queasy coincidence conscience that compels me to make it up to her. It stems from my regret of having suspected her as a Soul Reaper. Listen! You can't rule this out!
でも本当に今日はありがとう。助かっちゃった。お礼のパンツは脱ぎたてがいい？
Wait, is there anything on Anne that resembles a Rosario? No, damn it! A Rosario? Sounds like a Pokemon. Rosary! I think I already told you I don't want it.
むむ、なるほど。パンツは履かれていてこそ価値があると？
Well, yes. I'm always under the impression that girls are sexy as fuck if they're actually in clothes, because imagination. They leaves imagination. Leaves it to the imagination. What kind of messed up interpretation is that supposed to be?
見たいなら見せてもいいよ。
God damn it. Senpai, are you actually just a huge pervert and I just didn't realize it before?
もう冗談だけど少しくらい興味を持ってよ。真顔で拒否られるとちょっとムカつく。
I mean, what I assume her other half is also a pervert in a just totally different way. Your jokes are sort of hard to react to. I just never know. It's an absolute mystery to me that what she means to accomplish with jokes like that.
でもこんな朝早くから手伝わせちゃったし、何かお礼はしたいんだけど。
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I don't think there's really anything you can do for me. You don't have to, but if you insist, just treat me to a can of coffee or something. I didn't drink coffee this morning. I'm tired.
わかった。缶コーヒー10本で手を打ちましょう。
10 cans? Mother of God! That's actually closer to harassment than anything else. 1 can is enough.
安いな、ゆうまくんは。
I'm a cheap date. What can I say? Talking to her seriously wears me out. And there must be something wrong with me for also enjoying it at the same time. You know, come to think of it, senpai.
何？
For some reason, I felt strangely embarrassed, so in a fluster, I chose to change the topic in order to keep the conversation going. Who were you talking to when I approached you, before I started talking to you?
何の話？
Oh, don't play this game with me. She tilts her head to the side as if she comes back in puzzlement. Asks back in puzzlement. I figured she was talking to someone on her cell phone or something. Did I get it wrong? just forget about it.
そう？それじゃあ早速お礼のコーヒーでも買いに。
Just as we packed up the cleaning utensils and we were about to leave.
あれ？浅場くんにジンポウ先輩も。
What's up, Yuri? The second choice. Rip. Someone who just entered the building abruptly stops in her tracks and addresses us.
あ、ユーリだ。おはよう。
Honestly, if it wasn't straight for Anne's story purposes, Yuri would have been first pick. Just throwing that out there.
おはようございます。二人ともこんな場所で何をしているんですか？
Clean the windows. I also came here to ask her about fishy shit, but it doesn't matter anymore. Morning, Shukushima. We
朝早くから仲がいいみたいですね。
Oh, I guess I shouldn't mention to you that she was on a stepladder, and I looked at her while she was doing things. Why is she glaring at me?
ちょっと掃除してただけだよ。ほら。
Yeah, check out these fucking sick windows. Exactly. Look at the fruits of our labor. I lift up the bucket in my hand in order to show Shukushima.
本当みたいね。でもどうして二人で？ミオとコナミさんは？
I just showed up. I just happened to come early today because I had some stuff to do. At that, I caught sight of Senpai, who was in the middle of cleaning, and then went from there.
そうなの？
Why? Yuri, I know you're mad that I didn't choose you yet, but you need to settle down. I don't really understand why, but she directs a doubting gaze at me.
で、そういう有利の方はどうしたの？まだホームルームまでは時間あるけど。
I was like, we could have thrown that question at her. What is she doing this early? Then again, she is the PMC chairwoman.
私は風紀委員の方にも余裕が出てきたので、朝の挨拶運動を再開しようかと。
Oh god, are you gonna do that thing where you're fucking like 10 feet ruling? Just, hey, how you doing?
そっか。それじゃあせっかくだし、私たちも手伝っちゃおっか。
Oh, please no. I hate people.
そうですね。一人で校門に立つのはやっぱり少し寂しいですし。
I guess it means a lot of something when the student council president is also out there just saying hi to people.
浅場くんは迷惑じゃない？
No. Can I, like, watch? Of course, I don't mind. Alright, let's just drop off our bags at the classroom first.
40秒で済ませるように。その後すぐ校門に集合ね。
I am not... You trying to drill sergeant me right now?
どうしてジンポウ先輩が仕切るんですか、もう。
She's spontaneous. At any rate, will give you a hand, huh? She just naturally counted me in together with herself. Because that's what she does, all the time. Oh no, I'm dead! What if the screen, like, it cut to black, and it looked up at the sky and it's just red? You're dead. Bad end. Oh, well, thanks. In the end, only time went by without me learning anything about the Soul Reaper named Eleonora. After school, I tried to find that pansy Soul Reaper called Hyperion, who I met before, to see whether there was anything he could tell me, but how would I do that? Well, should have been obvious that he wouldn't just conveniently show up when I wanted him to. I heave a sigh and look at the clock in my room. Ultimately, the declared deadline had drawn near without me being able to do anything at all.
ユーマさん
You realize I'm about to die for you. What's the matter? While I'm secretly losing my composure, Tina talks to me, somewhat tilting her head with a spell of puzzlement.
そろそろ寝ませんか？今日も添い寝してあげますよ。
Also, Steam, why are you on? I literally have notifications off. You don't have to make your stupid sounds. Let me. Also, wait, what? Let me? I don't think I ever said I wanted you to.
でも、今夜は小太郎もお出かけしていていませんので。
Don't you think that... one, don't you think that's really bad? And two... So?
ユーマさんが寂しいのではと。
Just because he's gone, I'm the one lonely? I think the one who actually feels lonely is you. Yeah, exactly. If you don't want to sleep alone, you can go sleep in Aoi-san's... Actually, no. Stay in here tonight.
いいんですか？
Because... this might actually end up being your room. Yeah, at least for tonight. Later on, that Eleonora might appear. Actually, I guess it's a given that she will appear. Considering that, I should at least avoid involving Aoi-san and Konomi in this. Though, ideally, I don't want to let her come in contact with Tina as well.
ユーマさん、それじゃあ一緒に寝ましょう。朝までずっとそばにいてあげます。
Well, this is the last time I'll be able to see anybody. Tina pulls at my sleeve so as to hurry me. I should clear things up in secret after all. I don't want to pointlessly worry her if I can help it. Before that, I'll just step out a bit.
こんな時間にですか？
It's always a good time for fresh air, you know. There's something I need to buy at the convenience store.
でしたら私も一緒に行きます。
No, Tina. You just stay inside forever. You've already changed into your pajamas. It's nothing important or anything anyway. Just go to sleep and I'll join you in a bit.
ユーマさんがそうおっしゃるのなら。
You are just an adorable little sweetheart, okay? I put on my jacket, stuff my wallet in my pocket, brace myself, and get ready to leave. Hey, Tina.
はい。
Oh, we about to say something cool. Don't leave this room, okay?
どうしてですか？
You fucking listen to me. Doesn't matter. Just do what I say. Go get in my bed and laze around as you always do.
わかりました。
I would be greatly concerned if someone was like, Scott, don't leave this. Don't leave your fucking room. I'm like, oh, okay. Having said that to Tina, who reacted somewhat confusedly, which makes sense, I left my room. Oh, here comes the death. Oh. God, I'm just accepting it at this point. I swing by the storeroom and take out a golf club that used to be my dad's. It might actually help if it was just some hoodlum, but chances are it won't help against a Soul Reaper's scythe. Did we literally just pull out a golf club to try and fight her? Still better than nothing, I guess. And our dad will help us defeat her. Having positioned myself just in front of the house in the same spot as yesterday, I wait for her to appear with this unreliable weapon in hand. It's almost midnight now. The deadline Eleonora imposed on me. The fuck am I doing? I quietly muttered that to myself. That was not quietly for me. But tell myself that I nevertheless can't just obediently do as she says and tighten my grip on my golf club. Then, probably having watched me from somewhere... Oh, I'm so dead.
その様子だと、私の要求を聞き入れるつもりはなさそうだな。
I just have the golf club and I do the thing where you're just like, yeah, hitting it with my other hand. I'm like, yeah, beat it. As if her form's oozing out of the darkness, she appears at a spot where no one had been standing there a few moments ago. It isn't midnight yet.
待ったところで、どのみち私の指示に従うつもりはないのだろう?
You never know. A few seconds, minutes can mean anything. Of course not.
なら、さっさと始末してしまっても構わんだろう。それとも、1秒でも長く生きていたいか?
I really want an epic battle where we're actually fighting her with this golf club, and it's the only thing in the fucking world that can actually fight her. Oh, with that, she suddenly draws out her huge scythe from empty space. If you don't mind, I'd like to talk a little before that.
命乞いか? 聞いてやらんこともない。
No, I've pretty much accepted my fate at this point, but it's not about me. I want to talk about Tina. Why is everyone after her?
奴は私が連れて行く。貴様は転がり込んできた居候を厄介払いできる。何も問題はあるまい。
I'm talking about her feelings here. It might be true that she's a somewhat troublesome freeloader, but hearing another person talk ill of her naturally makes me defiant with all seriousness. I know nothing about your Soul Reaper circumstances, but Tina has a reason why she's running away from you, doesn't she?
奴の理由など、私も貴様も考慮する必要はない。
But I beg you, just give Tina a little more time.
断る。
Okay, well, to begin with, why is it that you have to take her along?
何も知らない人間風情に口を出す権利などない。
Well, if you explain something to me, I might know things. I suppose the proverb turn a deaf ear fits perfectly in this instance. Damn it! I show her my will not to yield by taking up a stance with the golf club tightly grasped in both my hands.
愚かなやつだ。だが、歯向かおうとするその心構えは嫌いではないぞ。
Why do I feel like Tina's gonna charge at her and protect me or something? She smiles with a spell of delight.
私はこれを望んでいた。気に入らないやつを始末する絶好の機会だからな。
Well, you know, we had a good run. We chose to do Anne's route. Now we're dead. So you're all too eager to kill me. It would appear that there is no longer any room for negotiation. In that case, still I won't back down. I strongly fortify both my readiness to fight and my determination to defy her. Holy shit, man.
いいだろう。死神と人間の力の差。その身をもって教えてやろう。
I'm still calling it. I feel like Tina's just gonna jump out or something. Oh God! Whoa! What? Her eyes just glowed and... Why? My body doesn't move an inch. Oh, this is bullshit. It's as if the directives in my brain issued are being rejected. What is this? My limbs are frozen solid. I can feel a chill that makes me shiver well up from the depths of my body. Paralysis? No. This is fear.
どうだ動けまい。我ら死神は人類の天敵。抵抗しようなどと思えば貴様の本能がそれを拒絶する。
Well, now, ain't that just a whole bunch of bullshit powers that I can't hope to fight against? Like a frog that is glared at by a snake, I stand still shock in response to the instinctive fear I experience. Even so, I won't give in! Unable to move even the slightest, I can't, at the very least, keep up my defiant attitude.
そうだ。それでいい。殺されても文句はないと貴様自身が言っているのだからな。
I mean, as long as Tina's not hurt, I suppose. What I have done to her to... What have I really done to her to bear this strong of a grudge against me? As I gaze at Eleonora raising her scythe overhead, that question suddenly crossed my mind.
さあ、貴様の魂
But
もらったぞ。
it's not my time to die yet! I've already died once! Oh! I tightly close my eyes and await contact from the scythe she swings down on me. No. Okay, new theory. One, the soul reaper, angel, whatever, who gave me her life to keep me alive is gonna do some shit. Tina's gonna jump out and do something, or because she has to be. Anne's gonna do something. I don't know. Unable to dodge or stop her blow, without any means to oppose, I die. Question marks? Ex-Space Marines? However, no matter how much time passes, neither pain nor anything else assaults me. What's going on? Oh, did I close my eyes?
おい、邪魔をするな。
Ha! It is Anne inside her. Ha! As I slightly open my eyes, Eleonora is slowly drawing back the scythe that she meant to shred me apart. Her hands trembling. Looks as if she's struggling with someone invisible for control of the weapon.
おい、こら。
Oh, well. Then the large scythe scatters into stardust and disappears somewhere.
あと少しだというのに、こんなタイミングで。
Wait, is she talking to someone?
完全に目を覚ましたか。いや、それは仕方なくて。
She's like, were you about to kill him? Oh, I mean... As I dumbfoundedly gaze at the Soul Reaper in front of me, I also suddenly notice that the control over my body has returned.
ああ、今は私の時間だ。もうしばらく。
Do they just switch they switch at nighttime or daytime? Did she just say Anne?
だから待てというのに。
Oh, Jude. Oh. Hello! Eleonora's body emits a pale yet strong light.
間に合った。
Anne! I'm so glad to actually see you for once. Senpai? As the light faded, instead of Eleonora, Jinpo Senpai was now in front of me.
ユウマくん大丈夫？怪我はない？
Oh well. Only thing that's wrong with me is emotional scarring. I'm fine. What's the meaning of this?
これはそのね。とりあえずごめんね。エレが失礼なことしちゃって。
That's a fucking understatement of the goddamn century. Okay! Perplexed as I am, I can only muster that crappy reply.
ね、誤解しないでほしいんだけど、あの子もね、本気で殺そうとしてたわけじゃないのよ。多分。
No, I think she did mean to actually kill me. I have no idea what's going on anymore. However, judging by the fact that Eleonora transformed into Jinpo Senpai, I suppose it's become clear that Senpai and that Soul Reaper are one and the same. At the very least, that's what seems plausible for now. Senpai, what are you...
その話はちょっと長くなりそうだから、ごめん、明日でもいい？
I mean, we could... If you're going to explain it to me tomorrow, then... Yeah, make sure you keep that.
今日は夜も遅いし、それに正直どう説明すればいいのかも難しくて。
That's gotta mean, Anne's, will is really, really, really strong to do that. Okay, got it!
とにかくエレのことは私に任せておいて。ちゃんと説得するから、もうユウマくんには迷惑かけないよ。
Why do I feel like you wear the pants in this Anne-Eleanor relationship? Well, I personally don't really mind that, but,
ティナちゃんのこと？そっちも心配しないでいいよ。強引なことは絶対にさせない。
She says so with a somewhat troubled smile, then...
だからね、ティナちゃんも今夜は安心して寝ても大丈夫よ。
Oh shit, was Tina watching this whole time? Or something? She calls out in a direction where there's nothing but empty space. Yep. The whole time. She was look at her! Tina, you've been here?
ごめんね。もう無理やり連れて行ったりしないから。信用できません。
I wouldn't be able to either, to be honest with you. Her large scythe in both trembling hands. Looks like she's just barely managing to hold her ground.
嫌われてるな。ま、それが当たり前なのかもしれないけど。
I mean, Anne, it's not you, it's the thing the other one inside you. But I guess Tina wouldn't trust her either way. Senpai shrugs her shoulders in response to Tina's vigilant attitude.
そういうわけでユウマくん、私がいるとティナちゃんが怯えるから、今日は帰るね。
Well, that's gonna be really bad for this route, don't you think? Alright, well, we'll see each other tomorrow?
うん、いつも通りに生徒会室で。
Got it.
ティナちゃんのことよろしくね。
I've been trying, but it's really hard. Parting with that, Senpai headed home while waving her hand lightly. Tina, what is happening? Tina, it should be alright now. Also, it would be bad if someone saw you with that gigantic scythe, so just put it away.
はい、すみません。
You see that? Tina was so ready. As I pointed that out, she hurriedly lets go of the scythe and makes it vanish. I'd really like to know how that works. Ooh.
ユウマさん、大丈夫でしたか？
No, I'm perfectly fine. Thank God Anne stepped in last second. I don't have a scratch on me, don't worry. More importantly, I think I told you not to leave my room, Missy.
それは、でも。
It's like, well, you were acting weird. What do you want from me? With my mild glare causing her to get flustered, she tries to come up with an excuse.
嫌な予感がして。
And your bad feeling was in fact correct. So you got worried about me and came out, huh?
はい。
Tina nods. Man, that'd put you in danger in the process? It'd be like putting the horse before the cart.
すみません。
And I hate putting the horse before the cart. I think I've used that reference like 5 times at least. But thank you. Tina. I placed my hand on Tina's head. You worried about me and tried to save me, didn't you?
もともと私が原因ですから。
Shh. It's okay. That doesn't change the fact that you wanted to do the best for my sake. It's bad that you didn't do as I told you, but I still want to thank you nonetheless, okay?
ユウマさん、くすぐったいです。
Shh. Just accept my love. Just shoveling her hair as I rubbed her head, I somehow managed to make her smile. If only a little. Just a little. Just a teensy weensy little eensy weensy little yellow polka dot bikini smile. Uh-oh, the next day after school. I don't like after school.
それじゃあ私は校内の見回りに行ってきます。
Yeah, you two get along. I got some business.
ミオちゃんは花壇の整備をお願いね。
That is literally Mio's flower bed at this point.
行ってきます。
And whoop, 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 whoop. You know, I still gotta give them credit. They didn't even have to do that. They could have just, like, they disappear, whatever. But they put in the effort to just slide that over, have fucking Mio just go out this way, and then, you know, they both leave the student council room. Shukishima to patrol, Mio to maintain the flower bed. Now!
さて、ゴエタくんとコナミちゃんも買い出してしばらくは戻ってこないし。
So let's discuss what the fuck is happening. In other words, we're alone. Can we continue the conversation from yesterday? Since this isn't something I could bring up with the others present, I've impatiently waited for the right moment the entire time.
その前に、ちょっとだけ待ってね。
No, I'd rather not. I wanna just... She says so, as if to keep me on the tenterhooks, then walks over to the door. Is she locking it?
これでよしと。
I think she locked it. Why'd you lock the door?
万が一にも他の誰かに聞かれたくないっていうのが一つ。
And secondly, I have a vague bad premonition.
まずは口で説明するより体感してもらった方が早いかなって思うの。
I don't want to experience anything. I just want an explanation, woman. Huh? Oh boy.
ねえユウマくん、私の目を見て。
Oh, jeez, if I have to. At the same time, she approaches me as she speaks these words. Fear made a shiver run down my spine. Following that, my body, including my limbs, is rendered frozen, unable to move even an inch. Senpai, why? The same thing Eleonora did to me yesterday.
大丈夫よ。心配しないで。ちょっと金縛りにかかってるだけだから。
But I didn't want to be. I've already experienced this enough. One time. Enough. You say that as if it was nothing.
何もひどいことはしないから。ううん。むしろいいことしてあげるね。
Oh boy. She draws near me until she's basically right in front of my eyes. Upon that, she stretched her arm out towards my body. In the very next moment, she pushes me with mild force. Whoa, senpai! No! Oh! Before I realize that I'm laying on the floor face up. In short, she pushed me down. Oh boy. Oh, what do you intend to do? I'm unable to lift even a single finger. Completely at her mercy, she leans on me from above.
どう？怖いでしょ。私が人間じゃないってわかるかな？
Yeah, I perfectly understand that, but why? Yeah, quite so, but more importantly, your boobs are pressing against me. Yeah, that's the bearing against the fear that wells up from deep inside my heart, I persistently talk in a casual manner.
当ててるんだよ。ユウマくんは可愛いな。
I wish I could say the same right now. I mean, you are. I just... As she says so, she uses a finger to tickle my chest and face.
いい声で泣くよね。いじめたくなっちゃう。
Oh, jeez. I desperately hold back both the moan-like voice that's close to leaking out and the tears that dare to flow. Are you also a Soul Reaper? I somehow manage to squeeze out some words with a somewhat shaky voice.
おう、冷静に質問できるなんてやるじゃない。
You forget who you're talking to, woman. Please answer me. Are you a Soul Reaper?
そうだよ。と言っても半分だけなんだけどね。
Just half?
さすがに喋りにくそうだし、勘弁してあげよっかな。
Oh, there we go. Her eyes have been glowing red, and they return to their normal color. Ah! The moment I regain control of my body, the sudden tension of a massive weight being lifted from my chest courses through me. Had my breathing stopped until just now?
ごめんね。脅すみたいなことしちゃって。
Never mind that. More importantly, as I finally managed to calm down, what starts to weigh on my mind the most is the sensation of her soft breasts that are squeezing against me. Could you kinda get off me? So I attempt to clear this little problem of mine, but...
ごめんね。もうちょっとだけ。
Okay, I'll just do that. Senpai? For some reason, she's now the one who's displaying an expression of something akin to fear. Is something wrong?
やっぱりね、秘密を知られるのはちょっと怖いかなって。
I mean, at least I've known the existence of Soul Reapers. I mean, it's okay. Huh?
気持ち悪いって思われたかも。これから一生避けられるようになっちゃうのかもって考えると怖くなっちゃうの。
Senpai.
だからごめんね。もうちょっとだけ。ご褒美あげるから嫌いにならないで。
Ah, I see. That clears up the reason she's pressing her breasts against me. You don't have to worry about things like that.
でも
Shh. I'm already living under the same roof with Tina. You know, a Soul Reaper. So I don't have the least bit of an intention to avoid her simply because she turned out to be a Soul Reaper.
ユウマくん。
Shh. Did that sink in?
ありがとう。
Nevertheless, still just a bit anxious, she continued to motionlessly cling to me for a while.
ごめんね。変なことしちゃって。
It was kind of weird, but, you know, it was also nice, I guess. Most likely having settled down somehow, she finally moved her body away from me and slowly stands up. Oh, it's fine. I don't mind.
さて、心の準備もできたし、それじゃ、ちゃんと私の正体を話しておくね。
Well, now that that's out of the way, let's actually get to the conversation. The explanation. Okay.
私はね、死神と人間のハーフなんだ。
Now, how does this happen? I didn't really think a Soul Reaper would be able to mate with a human. Half Soul Reaper? Can even humans and Soul Reapers have children together?
他にもいるのかどうかは知らないけど、私が生まれたってことはできるんじゃない？
Yeah, you got me there. Well, I exist, so... Yeah, true.
私の場合は、父親が死神で、母親が人間なの。母さんはとっくの昔に死んじゃったけどね。
That must suck for the Soul Reaper who lives for, like, ever, right? I see. I chose not to pry too deeply into it, judging from my own experience of having lost my parents. I know that is what the persons concerned appreciate the most.
で、父さんの方もずっと外国に行っちゃってるし、お前ももう大人なんだからって長年放置されてるんだ。
So he just dipped out? What an asshole. Yeah, an adult, huh?
おっと、レディーに年を聞くのは NG だからね。
Listen, the intro told me you were at least 18. Much like all the other characters in the game. I haven't even asked anything yet. It's true that I got a bit, or rather, considerably curious about that, though. So that Soul Reaper yesterday? What exactly is Eleonora?
エレはね、二重人格みたいな。
Other personality?
正確にはちょっと違う気もするけど、人間としての私と死神としてのエレ、二人が一つの体を共有しているの。
It's sort of complicated, making my understanding of it rather vague.
起きている間は
私が人間としてこの体を使って、寝ている間はエレが死神としてこの体を使えるって感じかな。
So you sleep within your body, and when you're sleeping, quote, quote, she just does whatever she wants. So in short, Eleonora, who also lives inside your body, by the way, sounds crazy, was in control last night. Is that about right?
そうそう、だいたいそんなイメージ。私が寝ている間にエレが死神の仕事をしてくれるの。
Now, does that involve killing me? Because that was gonna happen. In that case, can't I consider her as she is now, more or less human? That thought suddenly crossed my mind.
だからね、私は死神をエレに押し付けてるずるっこなんだよね。
Well, that's your Soul Reaper part. That they deserve it. But she's got an obligation. Hearing her faint mutter, which partly seemed to have been a monologue, I concluded that I probably shouldn't pry into regards of that either.
あのね、ユウマくん。昨日あんなことがあったばかりで信じてもらえないかもしれないけど、エレも悪い子じゃないんだよ。
Listen, water under the bridge. I'm sure she's just a lovely girl. She's probably like a Soon or something. I don't know, but she was trying to kill me. You stand by that claim nevertheless.
確かにそうだけど、昨日も言った通り、多分本気じゃなかったと思うよ。
I don't know. Again, she was kind of serious about it. Ultimately, it's just a probably, huh?
とにかく生きてる人を自分で殺したりはエレもしたことないの。そこは本当だから信じて。
Well, that's okay. Even though she's a Soul Reaper.
誤解しないでほしいんだけど、死神が人を殺すわけじゃないんだ。私たちは死者の体から魂を刈り取るだけ。
If she says so, I guess it must be true. However, I can't bring myself to consider Eleonora a good person. She blatantly threatened me. There's no way to sugarcoat that.
それもね、ティナちゃんのために仕方なかったの。
But why? Why harass Tina? For Tina's sake?
うん。もともとティナちゃんはね、私とエレと一緒に暮らしていたんだ。目には見えない死神として。ね。
Huh. Okay. Together with you?
正確には死神見習いかな。あの子はまだ生まれてからそれほど長くなくて、仕事はしていなかったから。
She didn't even want to do that Soul Reaper work because it's not for her. To sum up, Tina ran away from your place?
そう。一応エレが保護者というか、師匠みたいな立場になるのかな。死神の仕事を教えていたの。
Unexpectedly so, the runaway girl's personal background came to light. Should I make her go back to your place then?
どうなんだろうな。エレは連れ戻したがっているみたいだけど。
That wording lets me infer that she seems to have a different opinion on that.
ねえユウマくん、こんなこと頼むのは無責任だと思うけど、もうしばらくはティナちゃんを預かってくれないかな。
Oh, of course I can. Tina's just a little sweetheart. Sometimes. Sure, that's what I originally had in my mind anyway, but...
知ってるかもしれないけど、ティナちゃんは死神になるのが嫌で家出しちゃったの。
Yeah, I figured as much.
でも、エレはティナちゃんをなるべく早く一人前の死神に育てたいと思っててね。
I recall the reason Tina gave us for why she ran away the time that she first came to us. I was told to work, she said. I see, so that's what it was about. If you just take it by word, she simply comes off as a spoiled brat. But since in this instance, work means to fulfill her duty as a Soul Reaper. So basically she had a fight with Eleonora and then ran off. Since I'm not able to assert that either of them is entirely wrong, I could only express it in such a plain way.
まあ簡単に言っちゃえばそういうことになるのかな。しかも今のところ仲直りできそうな要素がないって感じ。
I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. I see.
だからね、連れ戻してもまた家出されて、今度こそ本当に行方不明になられても困るの。
And that's why she wants me to let her stay at my place for a bit longer, it would seem. I already said it just now, but I've intended to shelter Tina from the start. I don't mind that at all.
いいの？ありがとう。それと、ごめんね。
You don't have to apologize. Fortunately, both Asaba-sensei and Konami enjoy having Tina around. They don't mind it.
そっか。よかった。最近はずっとエレンが心配して早く探せって大変だったんだよ。
Well, at least now you know where she is. She's not anywhere too dangerous. Too dangerous. Really? If that's true, Eleonora must be unexpectedly...
あ、ごめん。ちょっと待って。
Oh. Hold on, gotta have a discussion in my head. Eh?
わかってるから、今はちょっと黙ってて。はいはい。相変わらず素直じゃないな。
Who's she talking to?
ごめんね。お待たせ。
I mean, we should already assume who she's talking to. What was that monologue about?
頭の中でね、エレンが余計なこと言うなって怒鳴ってたの。
Oh. She just... Is that what it means to have two personalities in one body?
二人とも起きてるときは、私に体の支配権があるんだけどね。
Oh, so that's why last night Senpai just...
逆に私が寝ていると、エレンが勝手に出てこれるから。昨日は本当にごめんね。ちょっと油断しちゃって。
No use crying over spilled milk. So just... forget about that. However, I wouldn't want a repeat of what happened.
あんまり心配しないで大丈夫だよ。過激なとこもあるけど、エレってただのツンデレだし。
Ha! What? I knew it! Having said that, she sticks her tongue out, but then...
ごめんってば、もう言わないから大きな声出さないで。
It would seem she got told off by Eleanor inside her mind. Back to Tina!
あ、うん。変な人でごめんなさい。
Yeah. It seems she's aware of the fact that she comes off as a weirdo when she talks to herself.
それで、ティナちゃんがどうしたの？
She's acting as a self-proclaimed love fairy at the moment. Is it okay to just leave her be in that regard?
恋の？
Yeah, it's odd. Love fairy.
まあ、気の済むようにさせてあげたらいいと思う。いつかは死神の仕事もしてもらわないとだけど。
Can't she be like a love reaper? No, that'd be the complete opposite of what she wants to do. But isn't that it understandable that she just simply doesn't want to do soul reaper work? No one wants to do that. In response to my remarks, she falls silent with a troubled expression.
大事なお仕事なんだよ。
Yeah, I can understand, but no one's gonna want to do that. Is that so?
私たち死神はね、死者の魂を刈り取って新しい命へと運ぶんだ。
Newborn life? Is that what happens? Fairy them?
輪廻転生の仲介役ってところかな。
As she says so, she looked just a bit proud in my eyes.
魂を刈るときは死神だけど、他の時に天使って呼ばれることもあるんだから。
Angels, huh? That's like the complete opposite.
だからね、あんまり怖がらないでほしいかな。私もエレも傷ついちゃうから。
I don't think a person who just paralyzed and pushed me down has a right to say that.
それはほら、死神でも天使でも舐められるわけにはいかないし。
Oh boy. However, angels, huh? Ooh. I recall Tina's small white wings. I was about to bring that up. And, yep, now that I think about it, I was given life by a harbinger of death. I've experienced with my own body that there is a meaning to the alias angel.
まあ、とりあえずはこんなところかな。他に何か質問はある？
Let's see. I still have plenty of questions left to ask, but I haven't managed to sort them out in my head just yet.
またいつでも聞いてくれればいいから。
Alright, well that helps.
あ、それとね、後でユウマくんの家にお邪魔してもいいかな。
Is that safe? I don't mind, but...
ティナちゃんのこと、一応ちゃんとご挨拶しておかないとね。
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to do. It caused trouble for me. But, oh boy. Oh boy.